What's going on, everybody? Here we go. And here we are. I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains every single day. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Today, we got some special altcoins all pumping, baby. Look at this thing. Crow is up 26.2% just today alone. Holy guacamole, right? Kronos is up. We got ADA, Cardano up 20% today. Up 20% today. Let's freaking go. That's the biggest rally we've seen for Cardano in the entire year. I mean, it's only up 20% in the year, and most of it was this last week or so. So Cardano's up. Let's freaking go. I mean, we've got Arweave up 17%. We've got Aero up 7.8%. Finally breaking above that resistance that I've been warning you guys about. We're going to be covering that here in a little bit. Pith up 12.9% at 42 cents right now. We got Pendo up 7%. We've got Jupiter up 14.2%. We got Solana above $200. Above $200. Let's freaking go, right? It's freaking breaking up here now, up at 19.7% this week, 8.6% just today, 44% on the month. Let's go, Solana. And we've got overall things are popping off right now, right? Doge is still up another 5.2%. ETH up 4.8%, another 4.8% today at 2,900, practically hitting $3,000 today. Let's go. So let's go, Ethereum. Let's go, altcoins. But the question is, why are altcoins running? Why are altcoins running? I appreciate every single one of you guys jumping in here. Make sure you guys are tapping that like, smashing those likes, and getting the show rocking and rolling. How long do you think this will last if there isn't any Black Swan events? Yeah, so real simple. Without any Black Swan events, this rally should lead into 2025, right? I do believe, and I've been saying it, that Bitcoin is going to go and hit about 100,000, or at least very close to 100,000 by the end of the year. Right now, in the month of November, we're already up 8%. Right, we're already up 8% in the month of November. We're almost already overtaking the rally that we had for October, and I do believe we have a lot more to go now that we have the FOMC meeting happened yesterday. We had the results of the big race come in. Everything has been in favor of crypto. Everything is very pro crypto right now. So there's definitely going to be a pump happening here. People were credited the pump to the results. Yeah, it's not that the results itself, right? Because we were talking about Q4 being bullish way before we were even focusing on the FOMC meeting or the big results. But historically, after every single election, there has been a big move to the upside. I believe there's a post that I liked here that I tried. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. By the way, BlackRock right now holds more Bitcoin than in its ETF than in its gold ETF. In just 10 months, BlackRock bought more Bitcoin than all the gold it's ever bought in its ETF. So just a little reminder right there. In 10 months, how much Bitcoin demand has been happening. So let me continue scrolling through here. There is a post that I'm pretty sure I liked it because I wanted to share it with right here, right? Crypto Quant. So Bitcoin has rallied for the past the three big races, right? In 2012, it was up 22%. In 2016, it rallied 37%. In 2020, it rallied 98%. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, 98%. And now in 2024, we'll see how much it rallies after this race as well. So it is running. I definitely believe we're going to continue running. We also have, let's see here, Bitcoin's price is up at 76,000. But look why, right? Let's go take a look here at why altcoins are really running. Look, this chart right here is the Bitcoin dominance, right? So heading right into the night of the results, this started to peak out at 60%, 60.5%, 60% and a half, right? It started and then since then it started dropping. Now it's dropping. Now it's down to 59.5. So it's basically dropped 1 full percent. It's dropped 1 full percent, and look how the altcoins have rallied. Obviously, it's part of the trifecta, right? Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs, Bitcoin rallies, altcoins rally, right? So Bitcoin rallying is good for the altcoins. On top of that, Bitcoin has now also just started trading sideways, right? We've seen a lot of sideways consolidation for Bitcoin, which definitely also leads to altcoins running. When Bitcoin starts consolidating sideways, the altcoins continue to run. That's just the way it works. So let's go take a look at Bitcoin's chart here, right? If you just look here at the daily, I know it's a little messy, but overall, in the last 4 days, we've been rallying. And then in the last 2 days, we just been kind of consolidating sideways here, right? We dropped down to the 4 hour. We've just been consolidating here above the new all time highs. That allows altcoins to rally a lot further. And third, right, the trifecta is the Bitcoin dominance dropping. The Bitcoin dominance has dropped by 1%. Imagine when it starts dropping back into the lower 50s, right? What if it starts dropping into the 40s? How much of a drop, how much of an effect on the altcoins that's going to have? So definitely think that Bitcoin's hitting 100K or getting very close to 100K, somewhere between 80 to 100 before this year ends is very possible. Obviously, we're not going to just have a straight shot up, right? We are going to have pullbacks. WP, what's going on? WP, appreciate you jumping in here, brother. Appreciate all of you guys jumping in here. Make sure you guys are dropping your altcoins into the chat. Make sure you guys are. We'll be covering them here in just a minute. So there's a lot of things going on. Very exciting times right now in the crypto markets. Let's see here. Let's see if there's ADA is pumping. That's right, man. ADA is up 20%. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze there real quick. So up 44 cents, right? Up at 44 cents, $16 billion market cap. ADA is a slow mover, but it's moving right now, baby. It's up 20% today. If this thing gets to the talk, right? The talk is that ADA could be shooting up to between $5 to $8. Those are the big targets by the people that are very well in tuned with the Cardano ecosystem, right? Very in tuned by that. So like I don't take credit for that price prediction at all because it's not mine. It's mainly comes from a guy called Crypto Crow. If you've never seen him, he's like 8 foot tall content creator. He's a crypto OG creating content for many years now, and he is the biggest Cardano ecosystem expert when it comes to content creators. He knows everything that needs to be known about ADA. He's had multiple talks personally with Charles Hoskinson, right? They have I would say a decently close relationship. They have each other's contacts and stuff like that. So long story short, he knows and understands everything that's happening in the ecosystem. Guys, I appreciate if you guys tap that screen if you haven't already. Tap that screen, get those likes rocking and rolling, fill up those like meters. Let's get 1,000 likes. Let's get 5,000 likes. Come on, the more likes you get, the more altcoins I'll cover for you guys. I'm not gonna cover any altcoin TA until we get 1,000 likes. Come on, let's get 1,000 likes first, and I'll cover some. What are the big targets for Aerodrome Ochoa? I'm gonna cover that here real soon. We just need to hit the first 1,000 likes, and I'll start covering altcoins. Let's get it rocking and rolling. So, long story short is ADA target between $5 to $8. Between $5 to $8 are the targets from the people that know a lot about Cardano that I don't even dare to say I know a lot about Cardano's, right? I only know the very basics. Right? I know they have smart contracts. I know that they've built a lot of stuff, but the guy's in tuned with the ecosystem, right? Especially Crypto Crow. He's told me personally, he's like, bro, $8 is on the table, right? Maybe we shoot a little bit lower, or maybe we overshoot that. Who knows? We never know. But man, if we get to $8 Cardano, woo, that is gonna be a game changer. I've been buying Cardano for years, for years and years. From 2 cents, I've been buying Cardano. I've been buying Cardano forever, right? So I'm very excited for that. I'll be happy with a $3 Cardano. I'll be happy as a clam with $3, right? Just $3, just revisiting its previous all-time high, maybe a little bit higher, maybe even $5, right? Shooting a little bit higher than its previous all-time high. I'll be ecstatic, and I will be taking profit at $5. I am not going to be waiting for $8 to take profits. I'll leave a moon bag. I'll leave a moon bag for $8, but I am definitely taking profits between 3 to 5. Definitely taking profits between 3 to 5. Let's go, baby. We got 2,000 likes. Now it's time to go cover some altcoins. Let's get it. So let's shoot into Aero here, the first one off, since that is the one that we have the most resistance that we've been talking about here for quite some time. So let's cover Aerodrome here. Appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. So I warned you guys that we were coming into this resistance. As you guys can see here in the past, it is the quarter 2 value area high. It is also the 0.5 from the overall gold pocket. And yesterday we pierced it. We came as high as 147, came back down, closed below it. Today we dropped as low as 139, are bouncing once again. It looks like we're finally going to be breaking through this resistance, right? We never know until we actually get above the level of 144, 145 and start closing up there and holding this level. Once we do that, then we can say that, hey, this resistance has been flipped into support and we can hold above it, right? If we just keep wicking through it and keep closing below it, it does not mean that the resistance has been broken. We're just testing it. So Rich says Tia, definitely be covering Tia here, and I'll be doing a lot more exclusive and macro analysis for the Citadel members today as well. Yesterday I was caught up in some personal stuff, but long story short, if we flip this resistance here, we flip 145, 144 into support. The next major target is 168, which is the overall gold pocket from the rally, right? From the rally all-time high back in April to the lows. Above that, we have the month of April. The month of April naked point of control at 189. That is the target for. That is the target for above 168 to 189 is going to be the next target, right? And then above that, we have basically no volume. We have basically no volume above 189. We start getting above 189. You see how this is the last volume node up here. We get past 189, going to the 190s. There is no volume. That means we literally only wicked up to 237 and came right back down on that day on April 12th. So there's no volume up here. We are entering price discovery at this point, and with enough rocket fuel, I believe we're definitely gonna break above 237 and start running for that $3 to $4 range, right? And start finding a new range up there to build some support before continuing to go up in the altcoin rally, because Aero has been one of the better performing altcoins recovery wise compared to a lot of other altcoins. They're still like within their quarter 3 ranges all the way down here, right? Hasn't even gotten towards like the higher end previous rally levels. Aerodrome is definitely one of those, right? Sui is another one that's making new all-time highs, but Aero is like the second best performing out of the top 100 to recover in altcoins. So that being said, definitely going to be shooting a lot higher than 238. I've seen some other creators doing some Fugazi TA with some EMAs and some fib pools saying that they're going to take profits and sell at 237, yada, yada. And it's like, that makes no sense. We're going into the next largest altcoin rally ever that you can actually say is a massive altcoin rally, because Bitcoin's dominance is going to finally start to roll over, and you're going to sell here where there's no volume, where we're entering price discovery, right? Like that's going to be your I can understand taking a little bit of profit, maybe, right? Taking a little bit of profit off the table, but just selling out your bags, that makes no sense. Let's see here. Let's start jumping into some more altcoins. That's right, baby. Let's keep smashing those likes. Keep smashing those likes. Let's get to 10,000 likes here. Rich J, we're going to hit Tia right now. And then up next, we got Render. So make sure you guys keep dropping your altcoins into the chat. I will be covering them as we go on here. Superverse is next after Render. So we got Tia, Render, and Superverse next. So let's go up here. Let's hit Tia real quick. Tia is one that I have been keeping an eye on for the Crypto Citadel members. Tia is one of those that I've been talking about that was below, and it was even worse, right? It was even worse. It dropped below its quarter 3 range, came down as low as $4.17. It has now finally reclaimed its October range, right? It's finally reclaimed its October range, which I was telling everyone in the Citadel about. Right? If you guys don't know what the Citadel is, it's my private community. If you go look over here at the macro charts, I was covering Tia literally just a few days ago. Where is it? Where's Tia at? Now it's making me look bad. I can't find it. Well, I can't find it right now, but don't worry about it. Long story short, we hit the November pivot here at $5.28. Got above that level. We're at 539. Our next big target here is 593, which is the October naked point of control. Right, TIA is one of the, we had a major token unlock for TIA, which also resulted in this major struggle for TIA's price action. So major targets to the upside once we can finally get above the quarter three range are 792, then 878, which is the quarter three pivot, also the value area low for quarter two range. So I do expect some resistance here at this level of $8.78. If we do reclaim and jump above that resistance level, the next major target is quarter two naked point of control at $9.64. And then we got a few more targets to the upside. Overall, gold pocket $15, quarter one naked point of control $17. But we'll worry about those levels later after we get into the quarter two range. We're still quite away from those levels. Just from where we're at today to the quarter two naked point of control, right? Just from where we're at today to the quarter two naked point of control is a 78% move to the upside, which is fantastic. Let's see here. Look at all that green, baby. Look at all that green. Let's go here. Mikey says PNG. Let's go take a look. PNG will be after render and Superverse, and then we'll take a look at PNG in just a second. So let's go take a look at Superverse. Superverse is sitting at $1.38. It's actually down 1% today, but it's up 21% in the month, up 1,255% on the year. This is part of the crypto gaming narrative. Its market cap is 600 million, so it's kind of that mid-tier, right? It's not that micro cap anymore, so it doesn't have as much risk as a micro cap, but it's still not a blue chip where it's over $1 billion, which then gives you a nice little gray area of, risk versus reward. In my personal opinion, not financial advice, not telling you guys to go buy Superverse or anything like that. Those are just my personal thoughts on it. So let's go take a look at the chart for Superverse. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Keep smashing those likes. The more likes we get, the more altcoins I'll cover. If we get to 10,000 likes or plus, we're definitely going to be covering a lot of altcoins here. So keep smashing those likes here. You guys stop smashing those likes, I'm going to stop covering altcoins, baby. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. All right, so here we are. Superverse is another one that has been recovering drastically, very, very well here. Look at this uptrend that it's created, right? It's very strong uptrend here overall. Look at this. Look at somebody come look at this. Right, look at this super strong, steep uptrend. Basically already recovering back towards its March previous altcoin rally highs. We're currently sitting at 132, its previous high. Let me lock right here. Let me lock this in. Coño. Its previous high was 160. So we're literally almost there already. This is a green support zone that I've been looking at here, right? This support is the quarter two point of control and the value area high for quarter two. That being said, this has been strong support. It was strong resistance. We flipped it. We came back. We retested it here at 108. Right back in the first couple of days of November, and boom, we've blasted off since then. Obviously, if we lose this support, we lose this uptrend. There is a local gold pocket down at 74 cents. I don't foresee that happening, but anything's possible, right? We do have a naked point of control down here for September at 55 cents. We have the quarter three range naked point of control at 67 cents. Those are targets to the downside. Unfortunately, they're just sitting there, but there's no the further away we are from them, the less relevant they become, right? The less relevant they become. So we're nowhere near them. There's nothing to worry about right now. There's no reason to go down there for those levels. But if we start dropping, we get closer, those are targets to be looking at. So right now, I do expect, we are facing some resistance here at this level. I don't have any targets up here, but basically we are facing some resistance around this level, 138, 137. I can't imagine this thing just Superverse, I expect Superverse to just continue going up this uptrend here, slowly climbing up as we're hitting this new altcoin rally, and Superverse starts to really skyrocket off into new all-time highs. That's what we're looking at for Superverse. What was the other one? The other one was Render. Sorry, I skipped Render and jumped into Superverse. We're going to be hitting PNG in just a second here. So Render is up 1.3% today, 2.4% on the week, down 2.8% on the month, but up 115% on the year. Let's freaking go. So Render, obviously, it's a larger blue cap project at a $1.9 billion market cap. So how low or how far up can this thing go? I think it can go relatively very, very fast. I honestly think that Render can hit somewhere between 20 to 40 bucks. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes. Keep those likes rocking and rolling. I appreciate all the gifts. Thank you, Crypto Big Poppy. Sorry I did not see all those gifts, man. Thank you for the lightning bolts. Thank you for the TikTok symbol, and thank you for the hat, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Crypto Big Poppy. Sorry I didn't see that before. Was definitely not trying to ignore you or anything like that. Bull, what's going on, Bull? He says, "Hey, Crusader, what's up? What's up, everybody? Can you give us an update about Render? It's performing bad. It's not performing bad. It's just taking longer to, really start rallying compared to some of the other altcoins, right? We've seen other altcoins rallying right now very hard. We're seeing ADA up 20%, still moving, right? Crow up 27%. Some of the altcoins that are rallying really hard right now are the ones that have been really suppressed, really haven't hit major levels to the upside, right? Crow didn't really do anything in the last rally. ADA didn't do anything in the last rally. So, give or take, it just takes different times. Remember, there's crypto is in different narratives, and different narratives have different waves. When the AI DPIN narrative really starts to take off again and people start to focus on that, right? That's when we're really going to start seeing Render and some of the other AI coins really take off. But let's go take a look at Render. So, oops, didn't mean to draw that. So Render right now, right, like I said, I do believe overall in this bull market, Render can go somewhere between 20 to 40 bucks. So overall, Render right now has reclaimed the Q3 range. It was coming to come back down. I did have this green support zone here between 380 and 336 as a support. We front ran and came back into the Q3 range. That's good. We've reclaimed the Q3 point of control. That's good. We're currently facing some resistance at getting into the October range, right? The October range was a very tight range. We hit the bottom of this resistance zone here, which was a target, right? Which is the November pivot at 527 and the October naked point of control at 538. So we just tapped that yesterday, and now we're pulling back, falling below the October range. This is the local next target, getting above 538, right? And then once we do that, we need to break out of the October range, getting above 563. We do have another resistance zone here, which is the Q4 pivot and the October pivot at 593, 590. This is going to be another resistance zone. And then after getting above that, our next target is the Q3 value area high at $6.38. Now, once we get through all of that, which is from where we're at today, getting to the Q3 value area high is about a 29% move to the upside. Nothing too crazy for an altcoin. So don't get discouraged, right? Don't get discouraged. Now, once we get back above the Q3 value area high, right, we do need to make a run for the Q2 value area low, which is put into this red resistance zone that I marked here, for the simple fact that, sorry guys, my green screen's like falling all over the place. I don't know what's going on. It's the 0.5 Fibonacci pool, right, from the overall gold pocket. It is the Q2 value area low. It's also a monthly pivot and a quarterly pivot at $8.64. So between $8.64 and $8.2830, there is a major resistance zone here. It's going to be a little tough, but doesn't mean that we can't get past it, especially with a strong altcoin rally. We've seen Render do a lot more, a lot faster, right? Like, look at this. Look at this massive rally back here in January, February. Look how fast we went through these levels. This also means that there isn't too much volume at these levels, right? We have built some volume up here in the July area, but overall, there's going to be some resistance here around the $8.30 to $8.60 area. The overall gold pocket is sitting up at $10.18. It's also the Q2 naked point of control. And then the all-time high was $13.83. This is where really the volume begins to drop off. We don't have a lot of volume above $10, and then things can get a lot easier for price discovery for Render. So I appreciate every single one of you guys smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get it rocking and rolling, baby. We are on fire today, hitting all these altcoins. Keep tapping those likes. Let's get to 10,000 likes. We're going to be hitting PNG here next. Then we got Turbo. Then we've got, what else we got up next after that? We have Chainlink. So we're going to be hitting PNG, Turbo, Chain link. We just finished hitting render. Then we're going to be looking at XLM. We'll take a look at Hopper as well. So bear with me, guys. A lot of altcoins to be covering here. So keep smashing those likes. I appreciate every single one of you guys tapping those likes. Okay, so here we go. Let's go over here. Let's go to PNG. PNG, if you guys don't know, Pangolin was a Avalanche only DEX, but it went multi-chain earlier this year. And once it did that, Discovery really expanded for this crypto. It is still a micro cap. It's $50 million market cap, right? But it is multi-chain. It is a DEX that's doing pretty well. It did pretty well in the last rally as well, up 861% this year. It was totally mispriced last November. I was talking about this sitting at 2 cents. This thing rallied like wildfire back around February time. Yeah, February. This thing went from 8 cents, shot up to 60 cents in one day. Just major repricing once people started finding out what was actually happening with Pangolin. So let's go cover that here. Let's go look at its price action. Pangolin. So Pangolin does have a lot of targets to the upside that are left untapped. As you guys can see here, we were in this massive range for a very long time, all the way down here below 10 cents. And then literally on February 22nd, all the way to the 23rd, the whole last week of February, Pangolin just skyrocketed to this new range up here between 58 cents and about 44 cents. Since then, we have lost those ranges, but we've left targets to the upside. Right now, we are facing some pretty strong resistance at the October and Q4 pivot. As you guys can see here, we've hit it multiple times and have not been able to stay above it. That is critical that we get above 27 cents and start making a move towards the Q3 value area high at 30 cents. Once we start doing that, right, we can start making a move towards this weekly pivot up at 37. We start making a run for the Q2 range, right? We are going to be facing some resistance here as well, right? We are going to be facing some resistance. We have the Q3 pivot, we have the monthly pivot, and we have the Q2 value area high, all within this zone. 3 big targets, all cluttered. Could be some resistance on the way up. Hopefully this 37 cent area can be flipped as support before continue breaking in. And once we break into the Q2 range, that is where the majority of the volume for this crypto in this last altcoin rally happened. So getting above 50 cents is very critical for PNG to be able to hit price discovery one more time and continue running. What's your analysis on sell frame? I need to scoop more micro and mid caps. Clay the Great in the house. Good to see you, brother. I'll definitely be covering sell frame here in a second. Community, help them out and smash the likes. I appreciate that, Crypto Poppy. I appreciate that a lot, man. Thank you for saying that. Definitely all the likes helps, man. All the likes help. They're free and they help a lot. So greatly appreciate it. We can get to 10,000 likes here. 10,000 likes. Let's go. All right. So that's what we're looking at for Pangolin. This is for PNG. What was the next one that I said we're going to look at? Let's go take a look at Turbo. So Turbo is up 5,000% this year, up 0.1% this week, 23% in the month, down 0.12% in the year. I don't know anything about this crypto. I don't know nothing about this. I think this was like a meme coin, a meme AI coin or something like that. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about this thing, but it's performed extremely well. I wish I would have paid more attention to it. But it is what it is. So there's now a lot of data here on Binance for this crypto. It started back in September. Let's see what other exchanges we can find. Let's see, MEXC. Does MEXC have more data on it? Yes, it does. Okay, good. All right, we'll use MEXC then. So I don't have a chart for this. I'm going to be doing this on the fly here, so bear with me. It's going to take a little bit of time, but just be patient. July 1st, all the way to the end of September. Get that Q3 range. All right, perfect. We are basically at new all-time highs, or not new all-time highs, but we are above the previous rally. in price action. So this is going to be an interesting one. Let's get the month of October all the way to the 31st. Why is my chart taking so long? Come on. All right. So overall, let's also get some monthly pivots here. Monthly pivots. Let those pivots load in. Got some text messages coming in. All right. So we are currently right now losing the November pivot. So this is the November pivot right here. We're currently falling below that. So let's start tagging some of these areas. We do have the October pivot right above the see. We have the October pivot right above the October naked point of control, which is also the value area high for Q3 range. So untapped October NPLC. All right, so this right here should be a nice little support zone. This right here should be a nice little support zone for sure. Let's look for at the quarterly. Let the quarterlies roll in. Oh, see, we've got where's the quarterly at? Is it within this zone? Oh yeah, look, the Q4 pivot is right above here as well, right? Right above here as well. So Q4 pivot is right above here as well. So this little green zone just expanded a little bit higher up. So it is a pretty nice support zone here. If we do come down, right, we are in a little bit of a downtrend right now, losing this November pivot of 0.008. Coming down to this zone would definitely be a zone that I would be looking for, right, for potential bounce, for a potential move to the upside, rotating the full October range, getting some nice support here from the October naked point of control, the October pivot, and the Q4 pivot. 3 big zones here, right? We do have overall the Q3 naked point of control sitting down here, which is not good, right? Like I said before, the closer we get to it, the stronger it becomes. But we do have a strong support zone up here. Now, if this support zone does not hold, we could see potentially maybe a wick and close out this naked point of control. We definitely don't want to see that though, because we want to see the value area high, the October pivot, the Q4 pivot, and the Q4 pivot, the naked point of control, the October pivot, the value area high. It's like 4 different zones right here, right now, 4 different targets, right? Q4 pivot, October pivot, October naked point of control, and a Q3 value area high. Sorry, there you go. Those are the 4 areas all in this little cluster, right? We want to see the support zone hold for turbo before moving back up. Now, that is a drop of from where we're at today. It's a drop about 40%. So that's a very steep drop. We are entering a big altcoin rally here. So maybe we don't see that area, right? Maybe we don't see that drop all the way down there overall. But those are the big support zones. We could just continue making, start breaking up here, start breaking above the value area high for October, and start breaking market structure. But until then, we are in a downtrend, and that is what the target looks like. But we are entering a rally here. So let's see here. Let's look at some more. Hollywood, Florida's own crypto Big Papi. Oh, wait. Oh, I see what you're saying. Let's go. Appreciate all of you guys. Guys, let's get to 10,000 likes. The likes have stopped. We've stopped getting likes at 6,400. Let's keep getting those likes rocking and rolling. Let's keep getting those likes rocking and rolling. I appreciate it. Pablo, appreciate you. User 276, I appreciate you. Come on, keep smashing those likes. Let's get to 10,000. Really helps out. It's free, and it really helps me out. I greatly appreciate it. Let's go take a look at Cellframe. Cellframe is a $14 million market cap, very micro cap here, up 4.9% today, 5.3% the week, down 44% on the month, up 113% on the year. So let's go take a look here at Cell Frame, see what's going on in the charts. Let's go over here to MEXC. Let's get some Q3 data all the way to the end of September. Let's get Q2 data from April 1st. Come on. All the way to the end of June. All right. Cool. Let's get the October range. All right. Perfect. So as you guys can see here, the Q2 value area low pretty much lines up, right? So we got the Q2 value area low here. We've got the Q4 pivot right below that. So we're currently right on those levels. This should be a little bit of support here if we can stay above it. We have the October naked point of control up here at 74 cents, right? So, October NPLC up here at 74 cents. Let's get some monthly pivots happening here. Let's see what's going on with the monthly pivots. Oh, got an untapped monthly pivot here for November. So the November piv is up here as well. By the way, guys, I keep forgetting to do this, but we're looking at sell right now. We have we have targets to the upside. We can stay above this area here, above this Q2 value area low, Q4 pivot, stay above it, start making a run back towards the October range. We have a target of 65 cents, first target here for November. October naked point of control is 74 cents to the upside. That is a current move of about 28% for the first target, 51% to the second target. And then let's see what else we have here. Then that puts us back inside the Q2 range overall. We need to get above the $1.01 area to really break out of the Q2 range. And let's see, do we even have we barely have a Q1 range for, let's see here. Let me see what the February range looks like. February. Let's get the March range. Yeah, not too much volume happening here above the Q2 value area high. All right, we were up here for a short period of time, for a couple of days, but not a lot of volume happening up there. So 150, we're definitely going to be some volume nodes up here of resistance around the 150 cent area. But outside of that, it's pretty much going back into price discovery above 150. But these are the local targets right now. Obviously, we have a naked point of control down at the Q3 value area low, 25 cents. If we do get rejected here and continue falling down, that is going to be a target to the downside for sell. Sell has amazing tokenomics. Let's go, Clay. Let's go. Sell. Clay the Great is always dropping the alpha. Always dropping the alpha. Let's see here. Looks like Bitcoin's having a little bit of a pullback here. Altcoins are having a little bit of a pullback here. Yeah, Bitcoin is dropping. Bitcoin is dropping right now. So let's go take a look at Bitcoin's chart here real quick. So the reason why today I have not posted any major trade setups for Bitcoin in the Crypto Citadel is because, as you can see, since last night throughout the Asia and London session, we have literally been ranging between the point of control for the previous day and the daily open. Right, just a few times we've fallen below it, and we just been ranging here. Now we seem to have finally broken below the daily open. We wicked up to the green line here, which is the VWAP, got massively rejected. It looks like we're finally going to start coming down here towards this value area low, 75,218. I'm personally not really, I'm looking for longs. I'm not really looking for shorts at this point in time. So I'm going to be looking for a sweep of this previous day low, right? This is what I want to see. I want to see something like this where Bitcoin drops down, hits the value area low, bounces a little bit, comes down here, right? And starts moving up, starts moving back up. There is the possibility that we drop a little bit lower, right? There is a possibility we have a big support zone down here, which is the previous all-time high that we had for earlier this year at 73,900. We have a daily untapped pivot down here. We have the previous week high down here as well. So if we do lose, if this area is not held and we do fall through it, this is going to be the last line of resort for us to sweep and start moving to the upside. If we don't sweep here and bounce off this area, things could get a little messy for Bitcoin in the short term and continue dropping down. Overall, at the end of the day, still not really looking for shorts. I'm more just looking for longs, looking for a good long entry opportunity. So I'll be keeping the Citadel updated on when a nice long opportunity presents itself. Currently, right now, this is the long that I'm looking for a daily trade or something like that. We are entering the weekend, so today's the last day of the week. During the week, of the work week. So now we're entering the weekend. Overall, we're going to have some really good closure, some really good data for the previous week here now when we close on Sunday. So this is the only long that I'm looking for here in the short term, but overall, we'll have to keep an eye on and keep it close. Now that Bitcoin's pulling back a little bit, altcoins are also pulling back. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin's dominance one more time. Bitcoin's dominance is picking up here a little bit here on the 4 hours. You guys can see got a little bit of a move. We came down, but we're having a little bit of a move back up here in the last 1 hour. Let me stop showing. There we go. Having a little bit of move back up into the 59.71% move to the upside. Still in a downtrend, which is good, but that little move to the upside, along with Bitcoin's price dropping a little bit, the altcoins are hurting. Now, can we have an altcoin? Can we have another pullback? Definitely. We can definitely. We're not setting up here. We're like, okay, guys, it's rocket time, skyrocket only. We can still shoot up to maybe even 80,000, right? Try to make a move up there. There are still going to be pullbacks. There's still going to be pullbacks along the way to 100K. It's not just up only season, right? That time hasn't come yet. But it will at some point. There can still be pullbacks. Bitcoin can still pull back 10, 15%, right? From those highs, and altcoins are going to feel it. So I'm going to be taking advantage of all the altcoin drops that we get, right? ENA is already dropping 6% in the last hour. It's up over 30% the last week. I'm going to be taking advantage of altcoins when they pull back. The pullbacks I believe, are not going to be long-lived. I do believe they're going to be short-lived. I'm not giving financial advice of any kind. That's just what I personally believe. So I'm going to be taking advantage of altcoins that pull back when they do. Let's go back over here, guys. We're at 7,600 likes. Let's get to those 10,000 likes, baby. Let's get to those 10,000 likes. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Is this a bad sign though? No, Spook. Render's not having any bad signs or anything like that. Thoughts on Chainlink? Oh, sorry about that. I missed Chainlink. Dang it. Sorry about that. Up 13% on the week, 7% today, 24, basically 25% on the month. Let's go take a look at Chainlink. Where's my chart? Nope, wrong one. So Chainlink right now is breaking through, having a very nice move to the upside, breaking through this resistance zone that I have here, which is sitting between $12.59 and $13.50, right? We get above this resistance zone, it's going to be very, very good for Chainlink. It's going to be putting us above the Q3 value area high, right? We're currently right above it. Staying above that will be very important. We hit our monthly pivot at $13.02. We need to get above that. This is going to be a strong resistance here. We've been rejected here multiple times, but once we can flip this, we're getting back into the quarter two range. We have the 0.5 here at $15.47. The overall gold pocket is sitting up at $17.78. And then we have a monthly pivot at 1943 and the quarter one naked point of control at $20 for Chainlink. So those are the things that I'm really looking for. I'm really looking to see if we can break above this resistance. If not, we could be heading back into the quarter three value area, quarter three range, and just continue ranging in here below $13 and above $10. But hopefully we can break out of here already. That's what I'm looking at for Chainlink. Sorry, that took me a while. I missed that one. I forgot about it. Thoughts on Hopper? We're going to be looking at Hopper. Jamie, what's going on? Hollywood P, what's up? CYG, definitely. I'll take a look at that one. So there's nothing to see that would make you sell your bags. Thank you. Not for render. I wouldn't sell my bags for render. Just on a technical aspect, I definitely think we're going to at least hit $10 again. We're sitting at $5. That's literally doubling your money from where we're at. So even if we don't go to the $20 to $40 price prediction that I have for render, overall, I definitely think we're going to. I definitely think the majority of altcoins, especially in the top 100, I don't know what's up with this hair. But I definitely think the majority of altcoins in the top 100, especially the ones that performed extremely well in the earlier rally this year, is going to at least revisit those highs. At least going to revisit those highs, minimum. I think that's a very conservative, approachable targets to hit. So I'm not concerned about render right now. Thoughts on Hopper? So Hopper is a micro cap crypto. It did very well. Oh, up 30% today. Let's go, baby. Up 30% today. Told you guys you got to be patient with this one. Up 30% today, 21% on the week, 40% on the month, and 100% on the year. Let's freaking go, Hopper. Let's go take a look at the Hopper chart. Hopper. So Hopper is one that I've been holding for quite some time. This thing ran all the way up to about 28-30 cents back in the last altcoin rally. Did very, very well. Let's see here. We have a monthly target up here. Okay, let's get some quarterlies. We don't have any untapped quarterlies, but okay. So overall, this thing's just been pretty much in a very tight range. Let's get from July 1st to the end of September. We're still within the quarter two range, the quarter three range right now. Right, we're just starting to break above that. We have had some major resistance here at these levels. Let's get the quarter two range. April 1st. All the way down. So this area here has been some resistance between the point of control and the value area low, of quarter two. Has been some resistance, as you guys can see. We've tapped this level twice. One time back here in July, got rejected. Came over here at the end of October into that red zone, got rejected. So that is going to be a tough one to get through. But if we can get through that level, which is between 8 cents and 9 cents, so basically we need to get above 10 cents. We do have a target up at 13 cents in the quarter two range as untapped. So that's going to be good. Let's see what the macro gold pocket for this thing is. Macro gold pocket from the very top of this rally to the absolute bottom. Very large gold pocket. Gold pocket is sitting up at 20 cents, right? Gold pocket, that is definitely going to be a target once we can get above the quarter two value area high of 14 cents. Once we start getting above that, the 0.5 lines up with the quarter two pivot. So this is going to be a little difficult level to get through, 16 cents. But overall, the gold pocket is at 20 cents to the upside for Hopper. Though the major concern now is just really getting above 10 cents. Breaking through this red zone and getting above 10 cents is going to be the big holdback right now for Hopper. My AVAX 2 week red dot is scary, but that can still get invalidated. Yeah, Clay the Great. I definitely think that can get invalidated, man. If we start heading into this like real altcoin season, we start really seeing Bitcoin's dominance dropping, Bitcoin continuing to run for new all-time highs. I definitely think a lot of altcoins that might be not looking so well right now are definitely going to have a turnaround. Um, Chain Swap is doing pretty good right now. I'm telling you, a lot of the dexes do extremely well, and people don't pay attention to them. Chain Swap was one that I was looking at earlier this year. I haven't taken a look at Chain Swap in a bit, up 31% today. Let's go. 42 million micro cap, right? High risk. We are in the 600 to 700 range. So, that tells you a lot right there. Let's see. Is Bitcoin price continue pulling back? No, Bitcoin's price is holding up, having a little bit of bounce back up again. CYG. What is that? CYG. Okay, so this is not listed on anything. It's just on Dex. Oh, Cyclicus Games. I forget how to pronounce this thing. Isn't this a Blockchain Boys project or a project that he's working with? Not his project, but a project he's working with or something like that. Not a lot of data here. This thing came out on April 7th. So let's, it's pretty much also been consolidating here since. So let's just get the October range, since apparently that's the only time we actually had some big movement. 31st. Let's get a gold pocket here from this low. To the current high. Gold pocket pullback, right? Doesn't necessarily have to happen. This thing doesn't have a lot of data. It just seems to have a massive explosion in price action just recently. It's not listed on any exchanges or anything like that. So TA on this is going to be very finicky, right? Because it's just pretty much going into price discovery, and it's probably a very small market cap. Let me see. What is the worst coin market cap? CYG. Jeez. CYG. Market cap on this is 26 million. It's up 11% today. Security scan, high risk. The contract hasn't been renounced. Yeah, just not a lot going on here. Only 1,600 holders. I know I've heard him talk about this a few times. So overall, we'll see if it has a retrace. Look for the October value area high of $1.32. Right, that's also where the point of control is at $1.29. If it does, for whatever reason, fall back into the October range, look for this gold pocket of 87 cents, 81 cents. I doubt it'll probably drop that low. That is a drop of about 50%. I doubt anything like that's going to happen right now. So probably a retrace to the value area high here is 27%. Maybe that's possible. But out of such a low market cap, I don't know what that project is doing. TA on this, not a lot of data that we can go based off of. So not too much that I can say about it. So yeah, I don't really have any thoughts of whether it's good or bad. All I know is that Blockchain Boy is connected to that project. He's big in the space, and he's done whatever he's done with a lot of different projects. Some do really well, some don't work out as well. That's just the name of the game. So far that one's working out well, and we'll see. I'm not a holder or anything like that. I don't even have Nothing pumped after they announced the rate cuts. Well, Bitcoin had already pumped over $5,000. So I didn't expect Bitcoin to just rocket fuel off of a 0.25 basis points. That was a very minimal basis point interest rate cut. But the thing is that, psychologically, people were already ready for that interest rate cut. But in general, people, that hasn't really taken effect, right? As quantitative tightening ends and they stop reducing their balance sheet on the Fed, right? The Fed stops reducing their balance sheet. We're going to see higher and higher and easier and easier money flow coming into the market, right? And more risk on assets starting to take off. So overall money supply, money liquidity in the global liquidity is rising as interest rates are being cut around the entire world. So there's a lot of things happening that is going to slowly take effect, which is why I said that the rally is going to be running into 2025 to continue doing well. Guys, if you guys like the TA that I do, you guys like seeing that kind of stuff, you guys want more exclusive analysis on a more daily basis on all the altcoins that you're holding in your portfolio, definitely join the Crypto Citadel. The you gotta go to the thing. It looks like this. It says Crypto Citadel, right? 19.99 is 60 cents a day to be in there. But with the promo code Black Friday right now, Black Friday, hit apply, and bing bang boom, 75% off, $5 on your first month. $5 on your first month is less than 15 cents a day to be in the Citadel. To get macro analysis, right? If you're looking over here, you're getting all macro analysis on all the altcoins of your choice in here. For this is for long-term holders, people that are not day traders of any kind, right? This all analysis is for you guys looking for support zones, resistance zones, all these things. If you are a trader and you want to be trading, we have daily trade setups posted in here every day. Just yesterday, right, I said, hey, if we keep sweeping this daily open, we're going to come down to the daily naked point of control before running it up to the previous day high. And guess what Bitcoin did? Guess what Bitcoin did? Bitcoin did exactly that. If we go look over here at the Bitcoin price action, right? This was that daily open. We swept it. We came down and we rallied all the way up here once again to 76.7. So targets hit exactly as I was pulling in the chart in the group. So guys, if you got and if you're a trader, right, we're doing exclusive. You guys see down here, you guys might not see it, but right down here it says live trading room. We have live trading sessions. We're going to be having them every single day starting next week for some time now, around 10 to 12 p.m. Eastern. From 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing live trading sessions. We started doing live trading sessions this week already. We're going to be doing a lot more live trading sessions in there with me and everyone else in the community. Going to be trading Bitcoin, trading altcoins, and everything going in there. So, guys, for less than $1 a day, less than 50 cents a day, join the Crypto Citadel. Use promo code Black Friday to sign up to get to pay only $5 for the first month. Time to work. Thank you for the info. Much appreciated. See you later, Crypto Poppy. Appreciate you with all the gifts, man. Appreciate it very much. Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes. Do you know what's going on with CLSK? Trading has halted. I've never heard of that project. I don't know anything about it. I'm sorry. Dexalot is a dope AVAX subnet exchange. I'll take a look at that. I'll take a look at that, Clay the Great. I'll take a look at that for sure. Let's see here if I missed anything in the chat so far. Thank you, sir. Good to see you, Pablo. Good to see all of you guys in here, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. Guys, I'm going to be signing off here. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm going to be jumping into the Crypto Citadel, updating them with all their macro analysis and see if we can find any potential daily trade setups as well. So if you guys want to get more, I'll see you guys in the Crypto Citadel. Remember, use promo code Black Friday. Until next time, see ya.